I can't help but feel like today is one of those unusual days. Doubt persists as the Shiba Inu continues to undergo repairs. Shiba Inus are undergoing a full reset, and experts are abandoning their signals. Far abandoning their signal. When Coinbase's big moment finally arrives, it may be the finest thing that has ever happened to Shiba Inus. However, curiosity persists. Since days, not a single sound has been heard. What the hey? Also, what exactly am I talking about? Very well, permit me to elaborate.
Here at Wealthy Coins, we are pleased to provide you with Shiba every day. If you are interested in Shiba and want to learn more, you have come to the right place. Stay ahead of the curve in the cryptocurrency business and get the scoop on all the newest news predictions by subscribing.
Hit that like button if you want to see more Shib news stories. The Shiba Inu owners did not have a good day yesterday. It is attempting to ascend, but it is unable to escape its current predicament. Also, the charts aren't looking good. Their lack of confidence is akin to a Shiba Inu repeatedly falling down a hill while attempting to climb it. Though, there is some good stuff. Following yesterday's larger decline, there was a minor increase that assisted in recouping some of the lost territory. It may not be a game changer, but it did soften the pain. Just keeping the 48-hour drop below 2% is a triumph for Shiba Inu, especially considering the circumstances. All of this pricing volatility has kept buyers on edge. Some people are even dumping their stocks out of fear. The bears are cautiously making their way into the area, which is making people feel horrible. Because of the recent price fluctuations, analysts have gone so far as to say that the Shiba Inu market is in an unusual and uncertain place. He finds it difficult to find positive things to say when he looks at the value chart. Is that the sole positive aspect? Declining prices won't be here indefinitely. The faster the Shiba Inu can overcome this obstacle, the sooner it will reach the other side. However, things are precarious at the moment due to the continued decline in crypto market values. Concerning trends are showing up in the data. The Shiba Inu is no exception. Furthermore, it was on the verge of forming a death cross not long ago, a pattern that typically indicates additional downward movement. Given that this appears in the daily picture, the impact could linger for some time. The Shiba Inu's value has plummeted this week, and the death cross is still in its infancy. The market may be preparing for another decline even before it happens. On the plus side, when that trend does materialize, it may not signal the start of a more extensive crash. Perhaps this is the turning point that will finally put an end to this deterioration. There aren't many potential outcomes for this right now. Much lower than the current level is the next significant barrier for Shiba Inus, hence the price declines. On the other hand, it may become trapped in a small band and oscillate between two value levels until it finally breaks free. What follows this is entirely dependent on events. But hang on a second, Shiba Inus might be in for some good news soon. Despite how terrible it appears, this price cut may end up being beneficial. Rather than a sign of impending doom, this may be the place where we may start over. According to one analyst, the Shiba Inu price has finally reached a level where it could serve as a solid foundation for a genuine price turnaround. The price action implies that the bottom might be around the corner, given that the death cross occurred. In fact, a trend is emerging, which many consumers interpret as a possible indicator of future change. But before you get too pumped up, keep the broader picture in mind. Shiba Inu is showing encouraging signs by clinging to a significant quantity of assistance. More purchase encouragement is needed for a genuine recovery to begin, though. At this time, many things about the market remain unclear. Any bounce needs a strong push from the bulls to be stable. For that reason, you should not go to sleep. Up until the market as a whole makes a decision, Shiba Inus will not know what to do next. The question, what's really going on? Maybe plaguing your mind. What on earth is this decline that Shiba Inus have been experiencing over the past several days? The time has come to take a step back and survey the landscape. It appears that Bitcoin is also struggling. After suffering a severe setback, it has fallen to a level not seen in months. As a whole, the digital currency industry, including Shiba Inus, takes a hit whenever Bitcoin crashes. Things begin to heat up now, though. An expert is completely unconcerned. While he acknowledges that the current situation is not favorable, he remains confident that Bitcoin will eventually reach a price of approximately $500,000. Various types of buyers, he claims, are now present in the market. In the market. Prior to the involvement of hedge funds, the majority of trading was carried out by individual traders. More and more, even entire governments and banks are becoming engaged. This can be an indication that large-scale, long-term investors are preparing to pour a lot of capital into the stock. In that case, the cryptocurrency market might be completely taken aback. What effects does this have on Shiba Inus? If Bitcoin continues to improve and attracts investment from large buyers, the market may regain its confidence. Whenever that occurs, Shiba Inus may at last commence moving again. It may be wise to hold off for the time being since details are still vague. Lastly, we reach the enjoyable part. Shiba Inus could also react strongly to major news. According to recent reports, Coinbase could soon be added to one of the biggest common market metrics. If it materializes, it has the potential to revolutionize the cryptocurrency industry. The value of Coinbase has nearly doubled in the previous 5 months, skyrocketing. There is a lot more space for growth, according to one analyst. So, he now expects Coinbase stock to go up even further shortly. Therefore, he increased his price target for the company's shares. This bodes well for Coinbase's inclusion in a major stock market index later this year. To qualify, businesses need to have U.S. offices, have a market cap of over $10 billion, and have shown consistent growth over the last 12 months. In addition, have you observed anything? Coinbase is accurate in every way. Assuming this occurs, a large number of individuals may begin investing in cryptocurrency. This might be the impetus the Shiba Inu needs to reach new heights, and it might make the big players extremely happy, even if they hadn't considered crypto previously. Coinbase will be visible to a far wider audience, including institutional investors, large corporations, hedge funds, and individual stock traders, if it is included in a major stock market index. Shiba Inu is just one of several listed assets on Coinbase that may easily absorb fresh funds as they come in. That is why it is of utmost significance. There are a lot of Shiba Inu owners that are already using Coinbase. For those looking to purchase or sell Shiba Inu, Coinbase is a great option. Thus, demand in Joe Coins might rise if the stock market has a large influx of new buyers. Lastly, we reach the enjoyable part. Joe Coins with Shiba Inus have a unique quality. Many people are enthusiastic about its potential, and it has a solid foundation and actual users in the real world. New cryptocurrency buyers using Coinbase are likely to encounter across Shiba Inus. Its low entry price, robust community, and ongoing development make it a potential top pick for crypto newbies. Shiba Inu prices could reach levels not seen in a while if a large influx of new capital enters the market. Even if it seems like just a Coinbase story at first look, this might really have a major impact on Shiba Inu. If traditional consumers begin to invest in cryptocurrency, Shiba Inus might be among the biggest beneficiaries. Things start to go nuts at this point. SHYTOSHI Kusama is nowhere to be found, whatever is happening. A whole week passed without a single tweet. Nothing has changed, and no new collaborations have been announced. You would think the devs would do something to reassure the community and keep everyone informed. Given how fragile the market is, still, complete silence prevailed. A lot of people are talking about this right now. Some individuals are starting to pose challenging inquiries. Have they abandoned ship on us? Has their enjoyment of Shiba Inus waned? At a time when prices are low and panic